got a big fat drum, big fat drum. I've got a big fat drum, pounding so bad.
Welcome back to another episode of the Murph and Mitise show.
Here live, not live.
Not live.
We are here.
We recorded this when we were there.
At the Fitness Expo in Adelaide, South Australia,
2019.
2019.
Yep.
We have a backdrop of the change rooms.
Yep. The staff only area, so we do thank you guys for allowing us to use this space to record the show. Basically, what we'd like to do before we get into this, I just want to say I forgot the tripod today.
Yes.
Forgot the tripod.
Yes.
So
this is an impromptu.
It's an not an impromptu. It's just like it's got a bit of a mix up down below that you won't be able to see. So if it's a little bit askew, just tilt your head a little bit so you can get us even. Now we've just been through the expo, had a checking out sort of what's been going on, and obviously we support the industry in Adelaide and Australia and whatnot. So we thought we'd come along and do a bit of a review on the show itself, what our thoughts are, what our thoughts moving forwards may be, some advice, some tips and tricks. And basically just to see how we can develop this moving forwards. So maybe, what are your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? Look,
on the expo. For those that don't know, for those that don't know, the Fitness Expo is designed to showcase fitness products and fitness people and gyms and apparel, the supplementation. There's different sort of modalities and methods of recovery. That is basically a showcase, so almost like a convention. Put it that way. It's almost like a convention. Just to see what's out there for the general pop and for fitness professionals themselves. Yeah. So,
first impression walking in, I guess if I was to be blunt with it straight away, it looks a bit the same. That's just, you walk in, everything looks about the same. It's sort of what you would expect.
What do you mean?
From a fitness expo. So as you said, you walk in, you see the nutrition stand, you see some clothing stand, you see some equipment.
Yep.
It's what you expect from a fitness expo. I would like to see something a little bit different. I'd like to see a bit of, it's something where you could walk in and go, wow.
Well, they have the F45 stage up there?
They have 45 stage up there.
Don't know why you're laughing.
they did have that. Your turn. Bloopers.
You know what? We're gonna keep that part in.
Yeah.
No, I thought the same. So having both presented at as an exhibitor and then also being a participant at other expos around the nation.
Yep.
And if we take from the biggest one, Filex was in Sydney or Melbourne. The output, yes, I get is the same.
Yep.
I believe it's in its infancy. I don't know if it's first or second year now, or third year now here.
Is it?
I believe so.
Okay.
I think it might be second because 1 year was postponed. But basically, I can see what the idea is. But I think at this point in time, what I would like to see is like a bringing together of all elements of the community.
It definitely feels like there's something lacking here.
Yeah. And so
what's here is good.
Yep.
But it feels like there's something lacking.
Yeah. And so what I mean by that is that you do walk in, you see your nutrition, you see your apparel, you see your 45 stage, and you've got your CrossFit section as you walk through. You've got your bodybuilding, and you've got your equipment.
Yep.
All right. What I would like to see, they are front-facing, people-facing aspects of an exhibition, right? So you're going to get clientele come in who want to buy some gym clothes. You're going to get clientele come in who want to buy some apparel or some equipment or not. But that's stuff I can get, or they can get, outside of here.
What I would say this place is not attractive for is the fitness professionals.
Yes.
Because you can't really walk in here as a professional already and go, cool, what can I do to better my career, to better my knowledge, to better my experience? There's nothing like that here for us.
Yeah, and that's the question that I asked you when we were inside.
Yep.
We're actually in the expo. I said, okay, cool, standing here in the middle, everyone's doing their thing, fantastic, right? But why would I pay the money to come to this? As a customer, all right, if I saw the flyers and promotion, what would I be paying money for? What would I be getting out of it as a professional, as a trainer, as a coach? As a yogi or some type of group fitness, what am I going to get out of coming to this expo?
Now, in their defense, it might not, maybe their demographic is for the general public. I'm not too sure, but I don't understand why it would be solely for them.
Well, that's also probably a thing then. Who is it promoted to?
Yeah.
But so what would I get out of coming here? personally, I get to see some people do some fitness stuff. I get to see some CrossFit exhibition. I get to see a F45 exhibition. I get to see, there's some seminars. They do have some, I wouldn't even say seminars, exhibitions on the stage.
Yep.
But for me, the experience was probably a 4 out of 10.
Yep.
All right? What would bring it up to a 6? What would bring it up to an 8? For me, presentations, so higher level presentations, or getting people in who would actually drive business or drive customers to come to it. So for example, they do have Celeste Dixon here, as you were seeing on the podcast. She's here to promote it. Awesome. Maybe get Celeste to do a demonstration or something ninja, or talk about her experience in reality TV or
Celeste
something.
did do something earlier today.
She did?
She did.
Cool.
I wasn't able to see it.
I missed that.
Apparently she did.
But I didn't know about that as well.
Yeah, so there was that. I guess there's lack of advertising
Lack
about
of advertising as well.
someone who's, I guess, world renowned in their sport. We didn't even know about it.
Yeah.
If I'd have known about it, I would have been here half an hour early.
How did you find out about it?
She told me
When you rocked up?
after she'd finished. I rocked up. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So maybe some more of that as well. I would also like to see, like, say, this area behind us, the staffing area. Maybe, we've got 98% of this space is open. So obviously it's going to be a cost to get here. But I would also say on the inside, there's a lot of space there.
Yeah.
Where maybe you do have a presentation area, education only area. So the fitness professional is going to pay their $15 or their $25 or their $40, and they're going to come in. They're going to be like, "Cool, I'm coming in for education," and then I'm going to go and see what's on the floor.
Yeah.
But once again, it is an exhibition, and it is promoting. I don't think I was misled in the marketing, in the advertising.
It's what we expected it to be.
Yeah, but I think Adelaide, we can do better.
Definitely.
I think we can do better. So what would you like to see? When you walked in, your first impression, what would you like to see it be in the future then? Well, because when you walk into Filex on the convention floor, it's supplementation, but fucking mad.
Well, Filex, I mean, it's based on professionals.
Yes.
The general public doesn't really go to Filex.
True. Very true.
I think they do. They're allowed to be in there.
Yep.
But it's not really who they're marketing towards. They're marketing towards us.
Yep.
Guys and girls, who are in the profession, who want to, further education, further some experience, network, and meet some of the top people around the world.
Mm-hmm.
Filex, to me, if I was to use a word, is professional.
Yep.
It's a much bigger professional stage in our fitness world.
Yep.
Whereas this is obviously still professional. It's in a proper arena, but it's more directed to me towards the general population to come in and just get some discounts on a few things, have a bit of a look around at the shows, and that's about it.
And I think if you promote it to the professionals, like personally, if I thought it was promoted to me and I was going to get something from it, I would also bring my clientele.
Of course. Because they're also going to learn.
Yep.
They're also going to learn.
Now, on professionalism, and you said market to professionals, there was another P word that you mentioned on the inside. What was that P word? Pretentious. Right? It was pretentious. We're going to go there. I'm going to fuck. I'm going to go there. Right?
We're going there now. We're going to go there.
We're going to get it. We've got like 2 minutes.
Okay.
Right?
So yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. I didn't think we're going there. So
we're going there. No,
that was
good
my
and
first.
bad.
That
Good
was
and
my
bad.
first impression. When I walked in here, it seemed very pretentious. Dudes walking around with the muscles out, girls walking around with stomach out. It just seemed very, like, if you're going to advertise to the average Joe, the guys and girls walking off the street.
It's intimidating.
It is. You don't want to walk in and see veins and muscles out everywhere. It's not. It takes away from that professionalism, and it's more now just a show. That's probably the big word that I said at the beginning. Is it just seemed very in your face, show off, pretentious.
Yeah.
Where it could be again that professionalism.
You can still have those aspects. You can still have, and that's where, once again, take it back to the bigger ones like Filex and whatnot. They still have those elements, but I think the biggest thing is it doesn't overshadow everything else that's occurring.
And I think a good brand that actually does that well, who I'm surprised aren't here, is Widerwear.
I was surprised as well. I was very surprised. They might have
especially
been
being an Adelaide brand. Maybe they did turn it down for whatever reason. I don't know.
or maybe they just didn't apply.
Didn't apply, whatever the reason
Yep.
was. But they're actually, I like the brand because the people who work for them wear polos. They look very professional. They look really up there in the world of the fitness gear. So I think that's a brand that people can look at and go, okay, if we're going to promote our product here at a fitness expo and look the part and professional at the same time, that's a template I'd be following.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it still can be done because we do want to try and market what we're doing. We're trying to advertise what we're doing as fitness professionals, and then also with our athletic side of things.
Yeah.
To a greater population. So if I was someone who maybe wasn't that into fitness, maybe I did a class or two a week, or not really that invested when I came here, I would feel intimidated by the outlook. But it's not that that's the outlook, that's overshadowing the other stuff. There is some really good stuff here, like I said, but I think the pretentiousness aspect is huge, and I feel like you could add the other elements of, say, like I said, seminars or workshops where people are actually going to take benefit from, to then bring the whole thing together. The community is one. The community is one, and people like to, or certain groups like to, try and put themselves above others, or try and put themselves like we're different to them, whatever. End of the day, everyone's getting moving, everyone's trying to do their thing, what works for them. And that's how I would say we want to take this forwards. Like we want to take this forwards. Expo owners and promoters want to take this forwards as well. So these are our critiques. These are also our well done. There's some good shit here. Definitely would like to see next year the presentation aspects. And when I say presentation aspects, I mean the respected and the professional, not necessarily well known, but those are going to come in and provide benefit. I don't want to see shit about here's how my neck massage is going to help your neck. That's the stuff that's here now. Probably not for professionals. So that's how I would think I would take it.
Yep.
So out of 5 stars, what would you give it?
I'd give it a 2, 2.5, 2.25. Let's go in between.
I was going to go with 2.
2.25.
I'm a flat 2. So to average it out, it's 2 1/8. All right, but
there's room for improvement.
Room for improvement, which is.
And we're not saying it's bad. We're saying it needs improvement.
It needs improvement.
Yeah. It's definitely not bad. It just needs improvement.
Yeah, and so next year I think Murph and I are keen to get a table and a stool, and that's it.
If you want to have a chat with us, the organisers of this show, we're here
hit
for
us
you.
up. Hit us up. Hit us up.
Let's talk. Let's talk.
All right, and we'll just we'll pay for a 2 meter by 1.5 meter long area, and we'll just sit there like this. Okay. As you see, Murph and Mitise is back. We've got some shit to say.
Oh yeah.
We're coming back.
We're
all
back.
Thanks, guys.
We're
Tune
back.
in next time. We'll be back.
I've got a big fat drum, I've got a big fat drum, pounding so bad.